Hey everybody, a.t.l here. Hope you're having a lovely day. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon WTF Moments, where we look at the Pokemon anime and we kind of go, oh, mate, that's not, no, yeah, oh, no, oh, no. Thank you as always for the support on the WTF series so far. Let's go for a like goal today on this video. Let's go for 1,000 likes if we can, of course, and hit subscribe if you're new so you never miss an episode. And please share this with a friend. Share it with everybody. Please, go on. But without further ado, let's take a look at the WTF moments for Pokemon Season 1, Episode 11, Charmander, the Stray Pokemon. We start off with a direct quote from Ash, which is, oh, there's nothing but Spearow around here. Ash, mate, word of advice, stay away from the Spearow. You got really lucky last time.
I surprised he didn't use one of those Samuel Jackson's iconic scene.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these
freaking sparrows
on this
every single route.
Everybody strap in!
So our heroes are lost in the woods once again, and I'm starting to think maybe it's time we give the map to someone that isn't Brock, because Brock seems to really suck at navigation. Apparently, they've been looking for Vermilion City for 10 whole days. Brock, mate, just give someone else the map!
Shut the f*** up!
Brock mistakes a piece of grass for a bug, and Misty responds by swiftly roundhouse kicking him directly in the face. I would say this is undeserved, but after the physical abuse he put Misty through in the last episode, he totally had this coming.
I surprised he didn't use this clip from the Batman animated series.
Except you had to explain it to me. If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke.
Ash has the map for less than 10 seconds and works out that the path that they're on leads to Route 24, which leads to Vermilion City. Why didn't he just have the map from the start?
Liam, you should have TF moment at Ash saying Route 24, which is opposite where they're going, mate. Seriously, Vermilion City is south, not north, mate. Jeez.
Direct quote from Ash. It looks like some kind of giant Pokemon. It's a Charmander. It's a 2-foot tall Pokemon. It just happens to be sitting on a rock. Give over, man.
Liam TF moment at the dub era cliche.
According to the Pokedex, it's said that a Charmander will die if the flame on its tail is put out. But if that's the case, wouldn't every battle that Charmander goes into against a water-type Pokemon be fatal rather than super effective?
I about to say Liam TF moment at the dub era cliche. But I want to point out that MatPat, also known as Game Theory, did debunk the Pokédex entry, which had evolved with less. Like, seriously, what the Cybertron is this? Jeez. What's a Cybertron? And, yeah.
Here we have yet another Pokemon that can apparently touch a thrown Pokeball without actually activating the catch mechanic. For natural creatures, Pokemon are really clued up on man-made tech, aren't they?
Liam, Pokemon Go, how to talk to you, mate?
Misty asks why not let her catch the Charmander, since her water-type Pokemon will be strong against it. Maybe because the Pokedex said you'd basically kill it?
Refer to the Pokédex debunks in.
Yes, Brock says the Charmander has a lot of spunk, and I know if I don't mention it, a bunch of you in the comments are going to be like,
You didn't mention the spunk comment.
but I'm just here to tell you. It's not that funny. Pikachu checks on Charmander and it simply replies, Char-man-der. But it kind of sounds more like, listen bruv, you best get out my grill now or I'll spark you out. You hear me, mate? Jog on, yeah? Dickhead. Pikachu is a charades champion. Pass it.
Okay, I may be no expert on wrestling, but I'm pretty sure that would make sense on the wrestling episode, not Charmeleon episode, you donkey.
Everybody's watching Pikachu trying to work out what it's trying to tell them, and then Brock chimes in with, hey Ash, why don't you try and figure out what Pikachu is saying? That's what he's doing! So it turns out this Charmander has a trainer, and he's waiting on the rock for his trainer to come back. But whatever happened to Finders Keepers?
What happened to the pinky promise you promised, mate? Right, Pinkie Pie?
Yeah, there's just something in my eye. Where's my G Fuel?
Yeah, same.
Okay, I've got 3 things I want to say about this particular moment. Firstly, who lays out their Pokeballs on the table like this? This is giving me absolute anxiety. There's no organization to them. They're all piled up. They're identical to every other Pokeball, so how could you even tell who owns these Pokeballs? It's really, really messing with me. Secondly, this guy doing this, showing off the amount of Pokemon that he's caught, is the equivalent to the people that jump into my shiny hunting streams and go, how many shiny Pokemon do you have in total? Because they then want to brag if they've got a higher number of shiny Pokemon than I do, like anyone gives a toss. And thirdly, let's all just collectively cringe at this very obviously American voice actor trying to do what they think the voice of an English person sounds like. Look at him! It's a pretty cool collection.
Okay, first of all, you just mentioned he shows his collection to his friends. You don't realize that? I mean, seriously. You do collect your Pokemon and showing us how many you got. Seriously, how you not realize that? Ugh. And second of all, you realize the Americans are insulting the British for having that accent, right? You know, Americans be that. Ugh.
So it turns out that Damien here is the owner of the Charmander and told it to wait on the rock for him, even though he hasn't got any intention of going back and getting it because he thinks it's weak, even though it's pouring with rain outside, and even though that probably means the Charmander's going to eventually die on the rock while it waits for him. Now, I know there's a bunch of you who don't like it when I curse in videos, so I'm going to sugarcoat my opinion of Damien for you. What a cunt.
Well, I'm about to use the chicken run scene.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Finally, something we agree on.
But no, you call him that. Really? I mean, there's some trainers that, well, I will put on the screen to know what I'm talking about.
Brock confronts Damien and tells him to go and get the Charmander before the flame on its tail runs out, because if that happens, it'll die. Damien tells Brock that's none of his business, but I'm fairly sure there must be some kind of law in place that prevents you from leaving your Pokemon out in the wilderness to die. Or if there isn't, there should be. Obviously, I know you can release Pokemon into the wild, but I'm pretty sure when you do that, you specify, hey, I'm not your trainer anymore. Be free. Goodbye, old friend. This is where we part ways forever. As opposed to being like, wait right here, I'll be back. Although, maybe never.
Well, that doesn't stop these two.
According to Nurse Joy, Pokemon are never to be used in personal fights, which I kind of get, but at the same time, isn't it better to resolve a dispute with a Pokemon battle than an actual hand-to-hand brawl?
Well, maybe Nurse Joy doesn't want to see a Pokemon battle that's involved with some argument. Either that or doesn't want to see the, run place that is burning down, mate.
The gang run out into the rain to check on Charmander. Well, I guess Brock could really use a drying pan right about now.
Drying pan! Drying pan!
Well, actually, Liam, given how you've handled the series so far, we can't really make references to the drying pan gag because that happens in a movie that, as of this episode, has yet to happen.
Bugger off. Firstly, it's my series, and secondly, you could have just said he didn't need a drying pan because he's got a raincoat. Oh, oops.
How dare he use that mean on Charmander episode? How dare he? Seriously, this scene is not frying pan now. It's not. This episode should be honored, not disrespect.
Misty complains that it's too dangerous to go out in the storm, and when Ash challenges her about it, she says we've got to help a Pokemon in need. Why are you whinging then? Just shut up and...
Really, mate? Really? A lie? Even though the anime shows this.
This is dangerous, going out in a storm like this to help a Pokemon. What if we all catch pneumonia?
Well, nobody asked you to follow along.
We gotta help a Pokemon in need.
You are either lying or you're stupid.
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
Spearow are absolute pricks. Confirmed.
Well, besides the sparrow is named after a sparrow, it's also based off this bird, which is also known as the butcher bird. And if anyone watch Steve reviews or Headphone UK videos, you see what I mean by a butcher bird.
How in the world did this Thundershock hit all the Spearow but not Charmander? Charmander's gotta be toast, mate. Oh yeah, and apparently it hits everybody else as well, but still not Charmander. Come off it, mate. Could have been using Protect, though.
Thundershock, Pikachu!
Pika,
Next time, make sure you don't shock us too, Pikachu!
got you.
You are either lying or you're stupid.
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
So apparently the way to make Charmander's flame grow again is to rest it on a tiny little bench. Why not just grab some lighter fluid or put it over a Bunsen burner?
You realize there's a Pokédex that said Charmander's tail, when it glows, mean it's, well, healthy. So, using those items you mentioned won't work on Charmeleon's flame, right? It should be healed naturally.
I'm just saying, throughout this episode, Brock seems to be the one that's the most concerned about Charmander. Ash does not deserve this Pokemon at all. Listen, Joy, doing the whole sad face, bowed head, suggesting things didn't go well, then switching to the happy smiley face to let everybody know everything did go well routine isn't cute when someone's life is at stake, alright? That's just really fucking insensitive. You don't see brain surgeons doing this, and if you do see brain surgeons doing this, you have my absolute permission to kick them in the cock. Or Fanene. Or both.
It's almost like this Joy is exhausted and only changed look to show that Charmeleon is alright with the operation.
So Charmander's escaped from the emergency room of the Pokemon Center, and let's just take a little moment to appreciate Nurse Joy clearly leaving the window open on a cold, rainy night when she's supposed to be helping Charmander's flame grow bigger. Great idea, Clever Club.
Again, you are lying, mate.
I bet it went back to that rock to wait for Damien.
We gotta go back.
But that's no use. We can't force Charmander to come with us if it wants to wait for Damien, even if he is a lying creep.
She's right. There's nothing you can do until Charmander realizes the truth.
You are either lying or you're stupid.
I'm stupid! I'm stupid!
I really can't wait to get to the point in the anime where Jessie and James start taking it in turns to recite lines of the motto. They really can't do it in unison very well at all. And like I get, that's probably because the voice actors weren't actually in the same room when they were recording the lines. They probably recorded them at different times, but no excuse. It sounds like cat.
You answer your question. How did you keep not notice that, mate? Seriously, what's a Cybertron?
I'm not going to comment on Team Rocket's giant hole drilling machine having legs and really poorly hiding itself behind a tree because that's the joke. And it's actually quite funny. Haha.
Tell the guy who had a thick ass laugh, mate. I mean, seriously.
A Team Rocket trap? Working as intended? WTF? Not only that, but they're wearing rubber suits to prevent electrocution. Who are you? And what have you done with our beloved buffoon?
That's character growth, boy.
If this video gets 5,000 likes, I will make this my Twitter profile picture until the end of May 2020. Good luck. So apparently this rubber balloon traps Pikachu by using... Actually, no, I'm not going to say the word. I'm just going to put it on screen because I feel like if I try and say it, I'll butcher it and it'll sound demonetizable or offensive. It's the thing that white blood cells do. It's still really impressive, though.
It's true.
Phagocytosis.
Actually worked like that, mate. I mean, seriously. It's basically like we had electrokinesis, mate. In the body. Pretty neat. You get this thing removed for now.
Pikachu appears to be trapped in a strawberry flavor.
Nope, you are not gonna say the ketchup bottle thing. And yes, people, ketchup, mustard, and other table spice are that type of word I would not use.
Charmander turns up to help for absolutely no reason. Like, shouldn't it be waiting for Damien right now? No wonder he abandoned it.
Hey, fuckers! Fuck him up!
What you've done there, Charmander, mate, is murder. You have committed murder.
This is fine.
Team Rocket run away without their Pikachu in a
Balloon.
They've just, like, ran off with it.
In the Pokemon franchise, as well the anime, will be ended by that episode. So, yeah, don't do like Mattel did. Seriously, don't.
Now listen here, Maddie Blaustein, voice actor for Damien.
Did he just call Damien English voice actor as...
Maddie Blaustein.
That's not just disrespect Damien voice actor, but also Albert Einstein. Just like Michael Bay did.
As an Englishman, I take offense that you'd even think that we would pronounce Charmander as Charmander, Charmander. But of course, what should I expect from the same voice actor that brought us...
Shrew, where are you?
Look, I'll cut you some slack though, because this was 22 years ago, and you did eventually bring us Corfish Core, Corfish, which is just amazing. Obviously, a joke. Love you, Maddie.
To the guy who called Damien voice actor,
Maddie Blaustein.
So, yeah, not a joke, mate. Seriously. And if anyone gonna ask,
But he's doing satire. It's just a joke. He can do satire.
well, tell that to his resident videos, mate.
Damien tries to call Charmander back, and it bats away its own Pokeball. Pokeball physics are weird.
That's called catch counter, mate.
And then it commits another murder. Apparently this is how you solve your problems, kids. And don't forget to get your friends to help you so that you can commit assisted murder. Okay, let's give Maddie credit. Damien crying, "Ooh, mummy," as he ran away gave me a genuine chuckle.
You have been redeemed.
It's so funny. It's such a good joke. No, it's not. That wasn't funny. Please, please never speak to me again.
Brock says Ash deserves Charmander because he was the one that kept the flame on Charmander's tail lit. I think you'll find that was Nurse Joy.
Liam TF moment at the dub error cliche.
Direct quote from Brock. "I'm sure you'll raise Charmander to become a great Pokemon." Yeah, about that.
Apparently, Liam never experienced that as a teenager, mate. I mean, seriously, you don't realize that? You are from the kid's age, then become a teenager, which it's where Charmeleon came in, then Charizard, which that's where you are, mate.
So the episode ends with Ash adding Charmander to his team, and that leaves just one Kanto starter Pokemon that Ash doesn't yet have. Man, I wonder how long it's going to take him to find a Squirtle.
One episode, mate. One. And like I said before, he's not doing satire, mates. I don't know why I don't want to abuse that power. Hello guys, if anyone noticed, I take it down the original because YouTube just noticed I had copyright song.
Well, that's just prime.
I see how the Birdman felt when his videos got copyrighted. But I hope you like the new one. Without any ooh. Thanks for watching, mates.